Hi, welcome to Mariel Beads and Beyond. Today I'm going to show you really quick how to make the prismatic right angle weave. We all know how to make the cubic right angle weave. As you know, I have a disc that helps you on how to make it. Well, I come up with another disc this time to make the prismatic right angle weave. For the prismatic right angle weave, you can make it with 5 beads, 6 beads, 7 beads, depending what projects you want to make. This stitch is really good when you want to embellish something, or you can just make bangles. The thing about it is you need to put some cord or something inside the tube to hold it. I'm going to show you in this video how to make it with 5 beads. The disc, as you can see, it's with 5 beads to start, but you can make it with, like I said, 6, 7. It's up to you. I'm going to have this disc available. I don't have it ready for this one. I just put it on top of the one for cubic triangle whip, so I'm just gonna use it like that. If you want to order it, it's gonna be available on Mariel Beads and Beyond and as well on the Etsy. So let's get started. If you're familiar with the cubic triangle whip, this should be really easy for you. So I'm going to demonstrate it with 5 beads. So we're going to make a circle and make sure you don't get any of your beads cut. Make a small knot right here. And you have it ready to start. Okay, so to start, we're going to set our beads, pass them through the wire in the middle. And then the tail, you know there is an opening in the disc, then you can just put it right there. Okay, so once you make your knot, we are going to sew through one more bead. Right now, we are ready to start at step number 1. And our step number 1 says we already have this one, so we're going to pick up 3. And we are going to sew back through the same bead that our thread is coming out of. We have our first box. Right now, the disc says we gotta move to step 2, and it says we're gonna sew through the next base bead. As you can see, once you pull, your beads get against the wire. We already have this one. This is the first 5 that we add. I call them the base beads. So as this is telling us, we need to add 2 more, and we are going to sew through the first one out of the 3 that we grab in step 1. So we are going to sew through the first one and through the one our thread was exiting from. And we are going to pull. And we have our second box. So for step 3, it says we're gonna sew through the next base bead. So we're gonna pick up 2, sew through the first one out of the 2 that we add on step 2, and we're gonna sew back through the seed bead that our thread is exiting from. So we are going to sew through the first one that we add and through the one our thread is exiting from. It's really simple. We move to step 4, and it says we sew through the base bead and we are going to pick up 2, sew through the first one out of the 2 that we add on the previous step and through the seed bead where our thread is exiting from. As you can see, all your beads are getting against the wire and you don't have to worry about your thread. This disc really helps. And let's talk a little bit about you want to make, instead of 5 base beads, you want to make it 6 or 7. Well, if you want to make 6, you just need to repeat one more time step 4, which it'll be, if you move it to step 5, it'll be the same thing. You're just adding. The only step that is going to change is the last step because you had to put your beads together. Step 5 says you're going to sew through the base bead. Then it says you're going to sew up through the 3rd seed bead that you add on the step 1st, which is this one. It's really easy to see. Then it's telling us we're going to pick up 1 and we are going to sew down through the first one on step 4 and sew back through the base and up through the 3rd seed bead on step 1 and then up through the 2nd seed bead on step 1. So for this one, you had to sew through this one, through the base seed bead. It's really easy to see. Then it says we gotta sew up through the 3rd seed bead we add in step 1. And then it's telling us we gotta sew through the 2nd on step 1. We have to reinforce all the top beads, and right now those beads are going to be our base. So we're going to forget about all the beads we add previously, and we are just going to focus on the 5 top seed beads. So we are going to sew through all of them. If you want to reinforce 2 times, you can. If you just want to reinforce 1 time, it's okay. I'm going to sew through 1 more. But what is really important right now, the bead where your thread is exiting from, that needs to be your step 1 now. So we need to set that one to be at step 1. All we had to do is repeat the same steps. As you can see, this disc helps a lot. If you struggle with making either the cubic or the prismatic, this disc is really gonna make your life easier. So right now, pick up 3. We're gonna sew through the same bead where our thread is exiting from. We're gonna sew through the next base seed bead. We're gonna pick up 2 and we are going to sew through the first one that we add and through the seed bead our thread is exiting from. We are going to sew through the one in the base. We are going to pick up 2 and we are going to sew through the first one that we add in the previous step and through the base seed bead. We are going to sew through the next one. We are going to sew through the first one and through the base. We are going to sew through the base one. We are going to sew up through the 3rd one that we add in the step number 1. We are going to pick up 1 and we are going to sew down through the first one in step 4, through the base in step 5. We are going to sew through the 3rd in step 1 and through the second in step 1. Right now we can hold our beads and pull all these very tight, and we need to reinforce the top 5 seed beads. I don't know what you guys think, but I think it's really easy to make it this way. Once you are comfortable with what you're doing, you can just get your beads out of the disc. If you are starting to struggle, you get confused, just put your beads back in the disc and then you're ready to continue. So you shouldn't have any problems. Really quick, I'm gonna show you how to do it without the disc. So these are your 5 beads. You're gonna ignore the rest. So we are going to pick up 3 and we are going to sew through the seed bead that our thread is exiting from, and you're gonna sew through 1 more. Okay? You're gonna pick up 2 and you are going to sew through the first one out of the 3 you add, through the base one, and through 1 more. You are going to pick up 2, you are going to sew through the first one, through the one your thread is exiting from, and through 1 more. Really easy. You are going to pick up 2, you are going to sew through the first one that you add, through the base one, and through 1 more. We are going to sew up through the third one that we add in step 1. We are going to pick up 1 and we are going to sew down through the first one of the previous step, through the base one, up through the third one, into the second one. And right now we are going to reinforce our 5 top seed beads. And we are ready to start again. This is showing you really quick how to make the prismatic right angle weave. So I hope you guys understand these instructions. I hope it was easy to follow along. If you have any questions, please leave your comments. And if you're interested in buying the disc, it's going to be available on marielbeadsandbeyond.com as well as on my Etsy shop. Thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time.